Corey, why do you do this to yourself? You know, that's a great question. I actually don't know. So here's how my day went, and if you can't hear the background, I'm on the treadmill again at 9-something p.m. Actually, 9:57 p.m. Okay, so, I woke up this morning and be like, wow, today is gonna be a great day. I have plans, I'm gonna, fill up my water. I filled up my, big jug of water with, lemon juice, and I'm like, okay, I worked out yesterday. I burned, 800 calories. I'm gonna totally de-bloat today. Whatever. Buddy. So in the scheming of my mind, I had completely forgotten that it was somebody's birthday today. And we had to go out to dinner. And, once I realized that fact, I was just like, oh, well, nothing matters anymore. I'm gonna fuck it up. So, in the morning, I had mini waffles at school. That was 380 calories. Then I was like, oh, well, let me just get lunch. Because at this point, I hadn't registered in my mind that I was going to go out to eat later. So, I had a pizza slice, and then a multi-grain Pop-Tart and a banana. And then I was like, wait, but that's not enough, though. So I went and I got a bag of low-fat Cheeto Puffs. And then I had a Rice Krispie. And then I had a chocolate cupcake, but without the frosting. I don't like the frosting. Because it was somebody else's birthday. And then, oh my god, we went out to get hibachi. God, dude, I'm fucking destroyed. There's no way. My stomach. Oh, and I also had a David protein bar. How about a David protein bar? Because that was right before I was going to work out. And I was like, okay, I'll just burn the rest of this off. My god. I don't even want to think about how much I ate today. My stomach feels like it's about to burst. Honestly, and I just want to, at least get a workout in, so I don't feel too bad about myself, Jesus Christ, bro. It was really bad. Yeah, this was the last workout I did. This was, 2 days ago. I feel a lot better now. My stomach doesn't feel as inflamed. And I think I've been, right around, 800 to, 1,200 calories a day. 1,200, around there. So I do feel a lot better. TBH, I had a low-key mental breakdown the other day. It was pretty bad. Well, not even the other day, but yesterday I went to the social worker at school. Even though we have 3 weeks of school left until graduation, I felt horrible. Mentally, something happened with my grandmother. She's very sick. And I did a mock exam that morning, and right after it, just everything hit me like a brick, and I couldn't take it anymore. And so I made the decision. I went to my counselor and I just broke down in her office. So she sent me to the social worker, and I've never done that before. So I was with the social worker for almost an hour, almost all of lunch, and I just cried it out, really. I don't know. I think I needed that cry, because I've had so much pent up in general, I also, with the situation that I was talking about in the other video, I really think that I might reach out to one of the girls that left, because it's just been plaguing my mind. There are a lot of things that are bothering me, and the person that I was talking about, called me, and I feel very empathetic towards her situation, of course. But I think the same can be true at the same time of something that, I want to be in a better environment, I think they're an amazing instructor, an amazing mentor to me. But they've just done a lot of things that have made me uncomfortable, and I think at a certain point you have to mature and be an adult, be open to learning more, and accepting that if you're not able to do something, humbly, animals shouldn't have to suffer any negligence because you do not have the funds to upkeep them. I think it's the same for children. If you can't, keep your children fed, and clean, you shouldn't have children. That's very minimal, you know? Give them a decent quality of life. Doesn't mean necessarily that you're a bad person, but you're a bad person if you can't, not even a bad person, but you need to be humble enough to accept that in certain circumstances you just can't, you know, you can't take care of something because of financial reasons. The most responsible thing to do is to surrender, you know? And I just see this person digging themselves into a hole, and I feel bad because I can't do anything. I feel guilt, but then I think of different things that they've been saying and things I see them do, and I feel very confused. Like, to put it simply, like, this person deals with horses and etc. riding, and I've just become really uncomfortable, and there's so much drama, and I'm honestly done. I think when I go off for college, when I start college, because I'm gonna do, what's the plan for right now is wait out these 3 weeks until school is over, and then I'm gonna go to Japan for like a week and a half. After that, I start school. So I think when I start school, I don't know, maybe even before then, I'm gonna be looking around. Yeah. I just feel like this person squeezed so much money out of me without reason, just some shady things. And obviously they did good things for me too. And then as a minor, just being in situations that have made me uncomfortable. Yeah, I think I'm done with that part of my life, I guess. Obviously she built me from the ground up in like a year, but you know, I think you can outgrow people, and not even outgrowing people, but you know, when you recognize that an environment isn't safe, I think it's time to go. So yeah, I mean, I probably just want to do what I do like once a week, maybe once every other week, or if I have the ability and the funds, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, I don't know. But I'm tired of like physical labor with nothing in return, and you know, feeling indebted to someone. I hate it. Guys, I don't know, this is more of a little silly rant video, but obviously I'm still plagued by you know what, and I think my stomach is like slowly becoming less acidic. I definitely feel better than I did 3 days ago when I gorged and partook in gluttony, like Conchita, if you get that reference. But I'll see you guys. Peace.